According to ancient Egyptian myth, at beginning of time, there was chaos, which was called primordial ocean. Many millennia passed, but nothing bothered the primordial ocean. But one day the god Aten, also called Amen, rather deity, the creator of the entire universe, all worlds, all gods, and everything living and non-living, created the primordial hill. Next, Aten began to create the world, and at the beginning created the gods, sun named Shu, the god of wind and air, and Tefnut, the goddess of world order. In some versions of the Heliopolis cosmogonic myth, the primordial divine bird Venu is mentioned, an analogue of the Holy Spirit in Christianity, Great Spirit in some versions of shamanism, which is also symbolized by the bird. This bird, like Aten, was not created by anyone. At the beginning of the universe, Venu flew over the waters of primordial ocean and built a nest in branches of a willow on the primordial hill. Therefore, the willow was considered a sacred tree. According to one of the legends, the Venu bird was the soul of the eternal Aten-Ra, and the name of this bird means to shine. According to some legends, this bird was born from the heart of Osiris. Aten, the eternal god, represented for the ancient Egyptians everything and nothing, the first and the last. Shu was believed to represent the nature of his father Aten. The son is equal to the father. That is, the unity of God is not violated. And sacred bird Venu was considered the soul of Father Aten. Thus, the most ancient Egyptian Trinity is formed: Father Aten, son Shu, and the bird Venu. All other Egyptian deities were considered children, hypostasis, incarnations of the one god Aten. From the marriage of Shu and Tefnut, a second divine couple was born, the earth god Geb and his sister and wife, the sky goddess Nut. Nut gave birth to Osiris, Set, Isis, and Nephthys. Aten, Shu, Tefnut, Geb, Nut, Nephthys, Set, Isis, and Osiris make up the great nine of gods. The next Trinity, which appears in myths later, was personified in Isis, the goddess of fertility, the bearer of life, vital forces, knowledge and truth. From the god Osiris, she gave birth to a son, the golden Horus. Isis was the goddess to whom God the Father Ra revealed the most important secret of power over the universe, people and gods, and endowed her with the power of the word. Isis became for the Egyptians a symbol of sacred knowledge, the keeper of divine revelation and truth. Some researchers consider Isis to be an analogue of the Christian Sophia, holy wisdom. The Egyptians believed that knowledge of the secret name of God Aten-Ra meant access to the discovery of all knowledge. Therefore, Isis asks the god Ra to reveal to her his divine name, since this was the only thing that was unknown to her. "O my divine Father, tell me your name, because whoever says your name will live." She achieves her desire. Ra reveals his secret name to the goddess, and she becomes the owner of the greatest knowledge in the universe. First among the gods, with the power of the sacred name, Isis maintains world order. With the help of this name, Isis heals her son Horus, stung by a scorpion, and resurrects the dead Osiris. The three great pyramids of Giza represented the Trinity: Osiris, Isis, and Horus. The Father is light, the Mother or wisdom is nature, and the Son is that which separates light from nature. In ancient Egyptian texts, there are the following words: "You see three, but it is only a form, or an image." In fact, there is one being in three hypostases, and this being has one essence.